We're out here doing research, whether it's 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. We are ready and set to go get our cattle. We're gonna bring them into the green feed pen so we can get a look at what it looks like for cattle to sample in the green feed. What this is gonna give us is the data on how much methane and carbon dioxide these cattle are releasing while they're eating. As you can see, we're getting our crosses and Holsteins that obviously just wanna come easy. They're like trained dogs at this point. They know where they're going. I might have to go back there and get our Angus cattle. They're a little slower to want to come into the green feed pen. They know that they're going to the snack machine now. Don't go anywhere, stay right there. So this is our log sheet. We'll have their pen ID, so this is our pen 1. We'll have tag ID, each of them has an individual tag ID. We'll record what time they come into the green feed and what time they leave the green feed. We'll also count how many drops, how many pellet drops these cattle will get each time they're in there. That way I can calculate dry matter intake of these animals. The green feed also takes that into account and catches all that data too. All right, big boys, who wants to go first? What's happening right now is he's sticking his head in there. There's some sensors in there that are reading that he is there. And every 25 seconds, I have it set to drop him pellets, and I'm recording every time that he gets a pellet drop. And while he's eating over there, he's gonna be eructating, which means pretty much he's gonna be burping, and that's gonna outlet some methane, and that machine will then measure the flow of methane and CO2. Essentially what these pellets are, as you can see in my hand, are little alfalfa pellets. We'll have manufacturing that turns essentially our forage, which is going to be alfalfa hay, into these little pellets, breaks them down. The reason we choose the alfalfa is because we're not trying to add too much nutrient content, and we can get a uniform, it's just alfalfa, there's no oats in there. We have to do this not only during the day, but we also have to do this at like 9 p.m. So clocking in here at 9 p.m., you may think that's not the normal 9 to 5. It doesn't really matter what time of the day. We have different sampling schemes so that we can hit a 24-hour block of period of getting these cattle sampled. Essentially, with this 24-hour period, we want to see the fluctuations in gaseous emissions. That way we can capture an accurate average of the different gaseous emissions from these cattle. Each animal gets to be in the green feed machine for 6 minutes, and then we'll do 3 pens of those 8 head to get our 24 head total. So the overall goal of this project is to create a piece of the puzzle that will be essential to a larger goal of modeling the different sustainability aspects of these different breeds, start to finish in a life cycle assessment.